Hey guys, this is Brian from Nintendo Game Point Plus. Bethesda just ended, and yeah, let's talk about them. And they just had their E3 press conference, and I was gonna also briefly talk about Devolver Digital. I guess I'll just do that now. Devolver Digital's was interesting. It was pretty much some recaps. I liked they had some interesting announcements, but not anything really super noteworthy to me, anyways. Except for the first game they showed, and their parody was, of course, Nintendo Directs because those are super popular. And yeah, that was that. Let's get to Bethesda. Let's get to the meat. Let's get to this. Uh, First off, they of course had an intro video. This time talking about the community, the fans, us, we, the people. Why am I presenting my Punisher shirt? I don't know. But the point is, they started with that video. It was really nice. It was, of course, really nice to see them acknowledge us and thank us and stuff. So, that was a. Bethesda always has those nice little videos at the beginnings of a press conference. I like that. Next, talked about. Well, next, they first. How was there next when there was nothing first? Okay, first they talked about Elder Scrolls Blades. They pretty much they saying the game was going to get updated with some new content, and they were really excited to show off the stuff coming for it. And yeah, that was cool. And I was already like, okay, that's cool, until they announced that Elder Scrolls Blades would be coming to consoles. Well, specifically a console. I want you to guess which one. It's coming to Nintendo Switch, fall 2019, and of course it's gonna have cross-play, cross-progression. So that way, if you played it on phones already and want to get on Switch, when you get on Switch, you can take all your progress, move on with you, and of course, even when you get on Switch, no matter what you get on, it's still free. Yay! Awesome, cool. I'm always down for free things. Not every free thing, but I am down for free things. I like that it's coming to Switch. I knew it would come to Switch first. Let me be honest. If it's on, it was on mobile games, and of course it's gonna come to Switch first. I'm shocked it didn't come to the other consoles, but what are you gonna do? Oh well, hey console, hey we'll take it. I might. I don't know if I'll play it because I'm terrible at Elder Scrolls. I never played Elder Scrolls though, so I can't say I'm terrible. But I liked it. It was interesting. Next up, Fallout 76. Ooh, treading on ice. That was like treading on ice, treading on ice. With ice is gonna break in a second, and if we say the wrong thing, luckily nobody didn't. Yeah, Fallout 76. They announced a lot of interesting new content. They announced first off a new Wastelanders update, which is basically it's first off all the updates for this are free. Wonder why? I wonder why it's free. Well, anyways, it's a free update called Wastelanders, where basically it's now after the Fallout. The first game, the initial game was we're coming out of the Fallout. This is our adventure. This one's saying, well, we got out here. The world's kind of scary. We don't know what we're doing, so we got to work together and stop this. They're coming out. They're gonna have NPCs, a brand new story, tons of interesting new creatures and lore. So that's interesting. It's coming out this year, fall 2019. Oh, I forgot to mention. The update the phone update for Elder Scrolls Legends was tonight. The Switch version is going to come out later this year, fall 2019 as well. And Wastelanders fall 2019. It's going to look cool. There's also another update called Nuclear Winter, which is basically Fallout Battle Royale. Because of course it's Battle Royale. What's gonna happen is, but it's an interesting one because you're at what's called Vault 51, and basically it has no overseer. It needs an overseer. So what are you gonna do? Well, we're just gonna have to battle for the death, and the firestorm's coming. You can drop nuclear missiles down. Basically, it's just winner take all. Whoever, if you become the whoever's the last one standing becomes overseer of Vault 51, and it's only 52 players. Yeah. Oh, so it's like Tetris 9. So it's Tetris 99 logic, I guess. It looks. I thought that was interesting. I thought it would be really interesting in the Fallout world because Fallout is already a nuke-filled land, and putting Battle Royale on that is crazy. And of course, this one makes it even crazier because all the Fallout stuff still happens. Like, it's still monsters and like I said, nuclear bombs drop. There's crazy guns, armor. It's Fallout, and they're putting Battle Royale infusion into it, and I like it. I thought it was cool, and there's a demo for that from the 10th through the 17th, so pretty much all of E3 week, and it's going to be a free trial for Fallout 76, all about people, all during E3 week as well. So you can, if you haven't tried out the game yet, you can get a free trial on it, whatever system you own that supports it. Anyways, next up, Ghostwire Tokyo. It's a horror game brought to you by the people who gave us Evil Within 1 and 2. It's like, so you're in Tokyo, and then suddenly it turns into the Tokyo reboot of Left Behind, if you ever... Because literally, it's like the scene from Left Behind. There are people, suddenly, poof, they're gone, the clothes drop, and I'm like, this is Left Behind. This is the Rapture. But bait and switch, people after them start disappearing, so it's like, oh, people, again, kidnapped after that, so it's not. And then you see, like, these people in dark clothing and umbrellas and, like, sucking soul out of a person, and they just fall to clothes, and like, so you're out to stop them, and there's monsters. I didn't get the story. It was just a CG trailer, no gameplay, but it still looked cool. Yeah, no release date though. It was cool. The presenters were interesting. The first presenter was kind of, and the second, the woman who came out presented, she just was like an energy ball, and I liked her. Anyways, Elder Scrolls Online. They had updates, and they're available, and that was the bore. That was a little boring to me, because I know it's amazing, but at the same time, every time I hear about it, it's like, we released it now, and there's an update. But they did say then another update, Scalebreaker's coming in August. Next up, something I definitely cared about, Commander Keen. It's this new free-to-play mobile game, and it is a cartoon, and I love it. I loved it. It looked so cute, and it looks like so much fun, and what the heck is in my chair? I don't know. I loved it. I think it was cool. I was a little upset it didn't come to consoles. It's only a mobile game, but again, I love the art style. I love it, especially extra cartoony stuff. That was amazing. It's getting a soft summer launch, so basically just check around the summertime and see what happens. But it looked really cool. It had an interesting battle mechanic. It was actually technically a reboot of the original Commander Keen, so if you're into that, awesome. Yeah, Commander Keen. Definitely, probably will pick it up from my phone. It looks like a good phone game too. Elder Scrolls Legends. They showed that. Actually, I'm not even saying that for a joke. It's just they literally showed it. They acknowledged it. They said about an update called the Moons of Elsewhere, which is related to the... I guess it's related to Elder Scrolls Online. But, yeah, and the update for the Elsewhere update is 27th of June 27th. But they didn't really talk about anything, which I found extra weird because didn't they say the console versions would be coming out? And we've still not heard about the console versions unless the console versions are out, which I'm positive they're not. Yeah. Cool. Rage 2 updates. Rise of the Ghosts. It's a new enemy type. It's people apparently like evil cannibals and stuff. I don't know, but it looked creepy, and it's not creepy. It's rage creepy, meaning it's kooky. It also had some other updates. That was a funny trailer. It's like, that was like a Full House-esque trailer, and it was just hilarious. And I love it when trailers just know how to trailer. But yeah, Rage 2, it looked decent. I still haven't played that game because I'm out on it. But hey, this update, if you're a Rage fan, yeah, congratulations, you're gonna be happy. I don't think they set a release date unless they say it's available now. I don't think they did. I could be wrong, and I've been wrong before in my life, so it's okay. Maybe I'm wrong. my visual. Dang it! And it's not. We need this. This is my thing now. It's not, and I promise you. Yeah, that's gonna help you, Brian. Okay. Wolfenstein Cyberpilot VR comes out July. Wolfenstein Youngblood comes out July 26th. Good updates. Game looks interesting. I like the story idea they have with this, and I'm excited for it. I actually might get this because I think it's interesting. The twin mechanic and the co-op, it's probably a good game to play with somebody, if someone will play with me. But either way, I think Youngblood looks really good. Wolfenstein Cyberpilot is the VR game where you hack the Nazi robots and turn them against the actual Nazis. So that's a really cool. I like hacker ideas. I like the ideas of like hackers just using hacking abilities for good. I don't know, but yes, awesome. Next game. I love this concept again. A game studio is using this concept and I love it. It's called Deathloop. It's about these two people and they're like kind of stuck on this island or this world where it's like if it doesn't matter if they get killed or not because they respawn in a way, kind of like Edge of Tomorrow, the Tom Cruise movie. It's pretty much that, except it's this one dude. It's two assassins going against each other. One who wants to get off the island, and the other, she wants to stay on this because she's like, yeah. The other dude's like, we gotta get out of here, girl. And they just against each other, and it's so cool. Again, I love that concept of you're kind of like time, or you're stuck in this reality in space for as long as you can make it, and then you have to reset everything. I love it. I think that's such a great idea. I'm glad it's here. It was just a CG trailer, no gameplay. I have a feeling it's going to be a first-person shooter. Ugh. I mean, it's not ugh if it's first-person shooter, but I kind of expected it. And no release date either, unless they mention it and I just missed it, which again is kind of possible. But no release date. Dang it. And no gameplay trailer. Dang it. But still cool. I love that concept. Moving on. Orion, not a game, it's like an engine because Google Stadia is coming out, and it's pretty much the explanation on why they're behind Google Stadia, because they made this new engine so that way you can stream on it, and you'll always get the best streaming quality for when you're playing like over internet and stuff. That's good. It's definitely good for people who are interested in Google Stadia. Me personally, I'm I guess the console master race. I don't know. Google Stadia is interesting. I might try it when it comes out for free because I have a free version. But I'm glad to know that companies are thinking about this, saying, "Hey, let's make a good engine and let's make a good way for players to be able to play on this new platform." And I like that. So, Orion, good thing. They also showed Doom running on Orion on a phone. So, hey, cool. Speaking of Doom Eternal, they showed off some new gameplay. It looks awesome. You got blood and guts and demons and blowing up demons and demons blowing up blood. I don't know. Oh, God. It was really cool. It was nice. That looked like a really cool game. Doom is really fun first-person shooter to me because it's the one just shoot everything. And I like it. I liked what they showed. I liked the different environments because like the original Doom game, it was interesting, but it was all either red or dark metal. And it was like interesting, but I like that all these environments are more colorful and a little more brighter. The enemies you can see a little better. I like it already, and I'm really excited because it's coming out November 22nd, 2019. Score. There's going to be a collector's edition, and everyone kind of... I love this little moment. They announced a collector's edition, and everyone's kind of... Because, like, as we all know what happened last time Bethesda released a collector's edition. Yeah, and this one also came with a helmet, but this time they had showed the person wearing the helmet. Thank you. Why didn't they do it last year? But okay, they had a collector's edition. Everyone kind of went, but then they showed off before we ended the show. They showed off battle mode, and battle mode is the interesting new way to play. So it's you versus another person, or versus two other people, and you have the option to play as the Doomslayer himself, or you play as the demons, and you get to choose which demons you play as. You can play as like the Mancubus, you can play as the skeleton thing with the jetpack rocket things. I don't know what they're called. I don't know what it's called, but you get to play as all these. So it's a really interesting dynamic but the Doomslayer, he's powered up to the brim this time. So you get a powered up Doomslayer to the max versus some of the more powerful demons, and they get to summon some demons depending on which one you play as. And I like it. I think it's super interesting to see how that's going to work, and I think that's an excellent gameplay addition, and I will definitely be trying that because I'm getting Doom Eternal. Oh god, because that game looks awesome. Yeah, so that was Bethesda's E3 event. Okay, initial thoughts and review. I liked it. I did like it. I don't think there's been an E3 conference that I've seen so far that I didn't like. Maybe Devolver. I'm not gonna get into theirs though, because side tangent. Devolver, what the heck? Like, your stream on Twitch. I don't know what the heck happened. That's just a PSA for you. But yeah, I liked Bethesda's. I thought it was very well paced. I think an issue with it was it kinda. I think, you know what? I'll scratch that. The issue is that, of course, the audience. I don't know, what is it with Bethesda? They have the longest audience. Let's start clappings. And just keep going. You said a word. Clap! And yeah. So, Bethesda, I like you. I thought it was good. You know, I think I'll say this though. The conference was very good. The games they announced were good games. They had a pace. They kept with it. There wasn't any more of that awkward the developers fishing for applause. Thank God. It was just them and the audience just started applauding, which is the other weird thing. It was more of Bethesda just said something and the audience would freak out. I'm like, okay, I mean, cool. At least it wasn't them up there fishing for it, is my thing. And to be fair, the games they showed, the updates they had were very applause worthy, and I liked it. So I want to say I will say that some of these don't have quite release dates, although I will say most of the stuff that has release dates this year. It's coming out this year. Like, you don't have to wait till next year. You don't have to wait till the year after. You can get it now. Or at least most of the stuff is available around this year. It's this year, just like a few months away or something. That I like. It was. I think this press conference was way more update focused. It's like, let's get an update to you, and okay, it was way more update. Like I said, it was way more update focused than anything, and it was. It was good. It was good. They still had a lot of strong announcements. It had a lot of strong updates for the games they showed, and so I enjoyed it. I will say, if only because it was more updates than full-on new games. Because in terms of like new stuff we've never seen before, that'd be Deathloop, technically Cyberpilot because we haven't seen it, and Ghostwire. So that's like three games we've never seen before, and the rest were kind of just updates to things. Of course, I'm gonna have to think about this a little more. Maybe I'm also gonna probably watch these again, like get my full thoughts. But yeah, I'm thinking solid. So far, you're around the solid B area. Reevaluate stuff, but you know what? Bethesda's getting a solid B. And you know what? It's good. I liked it. It's so far in that area. Jeez, it's 2 B's. Jeez. Come on, let's get a company in there. Let's get an A. Ubisoft, Square Enix, Nintendo. Let's get A's. Why am I pointing at the camera? Don't know. God. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Please, subscribe. My visuals! My visuals gone, too. Well, I'm gonna take some time to reflect. Oh, God. Okay. I'm gonna stop being a little crazy. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in tomorrow when I talk about Ubisoft and Square Enix. Thank you again for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Of course, I posted my Xbox one, so go ahead. You can, of course, see that one. And I'll see you guys later. Catch you guys next time.